Welcome back, everybody. This is concrete without the hosses. We got a skeleton crew here. Still getting it done, though.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. We're on site this morning. A little bit cloudy out, but hopefully no rain. We're gonna hit this swimming pool border. We dug this all out on Saturday, getting ready for a couple different things going on. This is a rolled slate border with a slate bullnose that cantilevers over the water's edge. I think it'll look pretty nice, so I wanted to show you guys that. Over here, we have to put a final grade on this area for a building that's getting delivered. That's actually coming next week. And then we're going to do the hot tub pad area today as well, because that gets delivered next week. So we'll get that far, get everything in place, and then we'll do concrete around all through here, getting everything connected up. So we'll show you some of that. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in. We decided not to pull the mixer down here for fear it would push the pool wall in a little bit. So we'll just wheelbarrow this one side. Shouldn't take too long. I'm not the most popular guy on the crew right now. How's that? Is that a better angle? So key for these borders to turn out real nice on the coping around the pool is good consolidation. We use a hammer and tap. We've tried a lot of different things to get all the air bubbles out, but what we find best is this cordless DeWalt vibrator. And if you just hit it a couple times with that, it really sets that concrete in and consolidates that face. So there's very little work to do dressing up the inner edge after we pull those forms off. And it's important because these forms don't come off until tomorrow. So we'll get you some final footage of that as well. If you're watching these videos and trying to learn how to do concrete, just take note that there's very little downtime from the time we get done pouring with the mixer to laying out cuts and putting cuts in. James is finishing up hot tub pad. Mixer's still here cleaning up. Pool border is all cut, troweled, re-rolled, ready for some antiquing. Concrete's really setting up quick today, so we'll keep filming as best as I can. Thanks. Thing I mentioned the other day about putting in sometimes too many cuts, but this is a key place for it to crack. We always get these phone calls on these little tiny cracks, either off of the corner or dead center. So I like this pattern, and it gives us real good protection there. Even though we did all this, we still may wind up with a little hairline crack right through the center. But I think that's our best approach. And it looks kind of neat when it's all done. We do a lot of this rolled slate texture, and I believe I've said this before, it just looks so nice, it's comfortable, and it's really fast to finish. So you'll see in just a few minutes we spray the liquid release on, just like we do for our stamps, so it doesn't stick our rollers don't stick to the concrete. We can put a little bit of color in there as well, or we can add the color later. It really doesn't matter. But we can just move through this real fast and get nice texture everywhere. Some days that's very important, the way the concrete sets up fast. Other days it's not as important, but it's just nice to move through the projects faster. Moving right into the hot tub pad, we just want a real nice broom mark, not too deep and abrasive on your feet. A lot of bare feet, you know, obviously it's a hot tub pad, so a lot of people are going to be standing around it, and you don't want them tearing up the bottoms of their feet and just being uncomfortable. So wait till the concrete's fairly tight. Over and back with the broom is usually all you need. Just give it a nice soft broom. So what we're doing in this area over here, we have to grade this area perfectly flat for a building that's getting delivered next week. And they're just going to back it in and set it right in place in this limestone area. So what we were shooting for is 12 inches below top of concrete for the dirt. Then we brought in about 4 inches of compacted limestone, and we'll level this off with our laser and get it nice and level, so that when we set the building on it, the building will be about 4 inches higher than our finished concrete height, is what we're shooting for. And we should be close. That should be a real nice comfortable step up right into the covered building. And it's just a wood structure, so we were trying to keep it up a little bit just so that it's not sitting down. We can keep that floor drier so it doesn't rot and it is always wet. So that's our thinking on that, and it should work out pretty good. So hit it with the machine here, do some grading, running the laser, putting it right on grade. And then after the building's delivered, we'll come back and finish up our concrete work and get everything connected up. All right, that wraps us up here for today. They can deliver their building, and we'll come back and finish everything else up. Thanks for tuning in. So Tommy drew the short straw. He had to come back the next day and pull these inner forms off and pull off our rubber liners. And it's pretty simple to do on the straightaways and goes fairly quickly. That'll probably take 15 or 20 minutes to get all the straights off. The problem is the corners. They get locked in so good that you'll see shortly here, best way to do it is you get in the pool and work on them. And on a nice day like today, not a big deal. But on an October day or early spring day, not so much fun. So we got a little bit of footage of this. Hope you enjoy it. So that wraps us up for this part of the project. We'll go do something else for a little bit while they deliver their building. And hope you enjoyed the first part. Come on back and watch the second half in a week, and we'll have it all finished up. Thanks for tuning in.